Hello everybody, Mazda Fireman, and welcome back to episode 9 of our Let's Play on Sandy Bay Farm. So, you may remember from the previous episode, we got a Massey Ferguson 698. The bloke didn't want it anymore, and he just wanted rid. I've managed to shunt her in here. It did take some pretty skill, as you can see, there's lots of tyre marks everywhere. It did take a lot of time. I did have to get the Merlot out to just nudge it in. I've done a fair bit of work. Turns out all the injectors were fucked. The pump was about on the way out, so she's had new pump, new diesel pump injectors. So it's had all the fuel pipes cleaned. I'm in the wrong mode for walking about. Pipes have been cleaned. Fuel pipe tank's been washed out. New oil, new filters, air filters. So yeah. I don't know how smoky it's going to be because it hasn't ran for ages, as he said. So let's just pray. And of course, drive control puts the handbrake on. So let's just pray. Yes, she fires up. Jesus, a bit smoky. So we're going to leave that to run for a little bit. Let it warm up whilst we bed down our cattle. Now, because nothing else was seized, we could be able to go for a little drive. But we need to bed these things down first. Need to bed them things down first, and then we're gonna go pick up a couple of buckets for it. Well, not too many, just one, because I want to make that one, and we need to pick up the scraper for it as well, which I bought off eBay. Hasn't got too many hours on the clock. Right, bed these things down. Get back in. So we're literally just going to use this Merlot for bales and stuff. Well, just bales. We'll sell its what's it? Its thingy. What's it called? That. For. Now the Class Nexian has finished field 8, so we're going to go pick him up as well. But I'm glad the Massey Ferguson has fired up at last. I did do about 2 or 3 attempts. That wasn't the first attempt on it, but anyway. So it does want the paint scheme sorting out and all that, but she fires and runs, so we're going to go get her stuff that she wants. So we're going to pick up a bucket for it. Manure fork. That's more a silage grab, isn't it? But I want to make this tractor muck out as well. I reckon that'll pick up silage as well. And it's a bit cheaper. Buy that. And then buy her scraper. And then we're also going to need a weight, I think, for it, just to balance it back out. So cast iron weight is in order. Now we're going to get that all ordered to us. Well, delivered. So deliver the cast iron weight. Yes, please. I wish they did this as an actual thing. You could charge them to... Well, they charge you to pick it up. I don't know why I turned the Massey off. We need it again. Get in. Oh, right, let's go. We're not going to go too fast just in case there's some stuff loose or whatever. The radiator did have a hole in it, but a bit of Radweld has patched it up a bit for now. It will have a new radiator fitted at some point. Now we're not going to do any major work with this thing. It's still getting used to. I'm letting it sort of just run and ease itself back into what it needs to do. Because otherwise we could end up with a burst hydraulic and a fucked up loader because I'm hitting a wheelbarrow. Burst hydraulic or a wheel coming off, wheel bearing seizing. So it's easier just to sort of ease her back in. Now I reckon that should be on. Well, it's not on, but it is now. And yes, there shouldn't be rust on the steering wheel or the column, but there's no padding on that bit of the steering wheel, and there's no padding on a bit of the column as well. So the years of her sitting outside has got to her. The brake lights and indicators work okay. He did say it was all electronically fine. He just said the bodywork was a bit shot. Let's open her right up, see what she can do. Right, so we need to put her bucket somewhere. Now, because she's going to be spending a lot of time in that cow field, a lot of time, so we'll put all of this tractor stuff in there just to get it where I want it to be. Well, but we'll have to put it on the feeder as well. Well, no, we can use the other. What's it for the feeder? Because we need to do we need to do some mixed rations for it as well. Actually, now that I come to think of it, right, let's leave the scraper here. We'll go get the Ford to go pick up the what's it? It's a bit loud, that Massey, but she's on a straight pipe, so you expect her to be loud. Let's pick up you. So we need one straw bale, one hay bale, and a scoop of silage, which means we're actually gonna get this Massey doing something. I hope you all like this role play type thing that I'm trying to do. I'll probably do it a lot more in my other map, the map that I've made. I'll probably do it like may even write, well, not a script, but sort of write some notes of what I need to do and stuff like that. But I'm hoping you all like it. These cows can have water as well. But yes, so we need to get her a topper as well to go do field 32 with. Well, not field 32. The bloke we got it off, the tractor off for free. The cab looks fairly new. I reckon that's a swapped cab. I reckon he swapped the cabs over because of how old the other one would have been. That's all I'm assuming. I don't know whether he did, I don't know whether he didn't, but he might have done. Now we're going to put this sort of here, because then I can get both bales at it. Fairly easy. We'll leave the Massey running, we might as well warm up. Warm myself up. Right, so we want one bale of you. Yep. And then this can get a bale of straw. Right, that means to get a hay bale. Not hay, a straw bale. What the fuck am I on about? Anyway. So, we are probably going to start the harvest next video. Because we've been pissed about with that Massey for some time now. Which is kind of what I wanted to do. I kind of wanted to get that Massey home and get it to run. Because the second it run, it becomes useful once it can run. But he did say nothing was seized upon it, so I'm taking his word for it. Alright, now I can put some... let's put this back in the shed. Then we're going to get the weight for the Massey. Alright, let's go get her weight. And we won't shut the gate. The cows know not to come out. I've trained them. I mean, to be fair, they can't really go anywhere. That tractor wants a refuel. I've just remembered it wants refuel. That's why it's there. Now, this was a cast iron weight I had made. Jesus Christ, I got a cough. I had made for this tractor. It is it is about a ton in weight, so it should stop this thing from flipping over anytime soon. But yeah, he said I'd had a go at mate. He said he had a go at trying to get it to run years ago. So I reckon that's why there's lots of new interior stuff and cabin and stuff like that. But he also says he has a Massey Ferguson X35 that we might be interested in purchasing. Not purchasing, but he says we can purchase it off him, or we can run it for a bit for him, or fix it for him, or we can purchase it off him. He wants about £1,000 for it, which I don't know why he wants such a low price for it, but I'm hoping it's not because it's knackered. I haven't been to see it. I think he says it's a little bit knackered. It's a little bit worn out on a few bits and bobs, but he also says at his other farm he's got a couple of other tractors that we may be interested in, if we have the money or the time to go have a look. But I'm kind of glad he gave us this one for free. It's a very, very nice little Massey. I'm going to put quite a lot of hours on it. I can tell. It's already got quite a lot of hours on it. Right, this should make mixed rations. Okay. Right, let's just have a look what the things are. Alright, that's just another bucketful should make mixed rations. Well, I hope someone makes a mod where it permanently just puts you back in the cow. Oh, that was a bit high. But yeah, as you can tell, there's no windows, back, front, side. There's no door there either as well. So, she's had the shit beat out of her, as they say. I'm hoping this is enough. Okay, it's not. Right, the feeder doesn't actually hold enough to make mixed rations. Right, that's good to know. We can't actually make mixed rations with that feeder. We need to up the capacity. So let's pull that back in there and re-blanket it. And the Massey does a little hop. We're going to go put her back in her shed. But I'm glad we got it running. I'm really glad we got it to run. Because otherwise, it would have been a very big disappointment to get this Massey for free. I mean, it was nice enough he gave it us for free, that's the thing. He gave it us completely. We haven't had to pay a thing for it. He literally said, if you can get it out, you can have it. So, no, it doesn't have a shed properly placed. But I reckon the cows don't mind if she comes and shares. If we stick her over here, I reckon the cows won't mind us sharing. Right, so our beloved Massey Ferguson 698 has got a home and is, oh, it's actually got some manure in the front. Ooh. Ooh, maybe we should lift that up and tip it back down. I'm going to leave it like that, just so it doesn't pick up any, because I want to scrape it out. Right, so she's all good there. Let's go back to our Ford. Go back to our Ford. Then we're going to go pick up the Class Lexion. Well, Class, what's it called? Whatever it's called. So this thing can't actually make mixed rations, which is a bit of a shame. Because I was kind of looking forward to it. Unless we have to put the silage in first and go that way around it, then we could probably get away with it. Let's dump it. What are we at? Oh, it is making some manure. So that's actually filled the grass and silage up fairly high, which is I'm glad about. I'm glad about that, actually. But I don't think there's going to be anything else rusty and old coming to the yard just yet. I think she's the only thing. I don't know what condition the Massey Ferguson 35's in, but I'm hoping it's not a rust bucket. So that's our Massey sorted, fixed, and away with her new implements and stuff like that. So we need to get a new feeder. We need a new feeder. So we need to sell that one down there. Either sell it or up the capacity so we can get silage bales in it. We're going to go refuel this case because it's been sat here for a bit. Next episode, don't worry, we'll be harvesting. We'll actually be doing some farming. Today we've just been fixing stuff. Let's go get our class Lexion. Well, not Lexion, Axion. Alt H, that's on, so we want to just close that. Quit. Boom. Alt H down. Back it up. Now this field has been fertilised anyway, so we're in the clear for this field. I've fertilised them all, so they're all okay. Now we've got field 20 back. Remarkably. We've got field 20 back. Now, I do want to buy a transport trailer. And I think I've got one in mind I want to buy. I want to buy a transport trailer because then I can put stuff on it and we don't have to go, we can just go fetch it and not have to pay the other people to come pick it up for us. So, I reckon if we use this one, it'll work quite fine. So we'll buy that. We'll go pick that up a bit later. We may even take the Massey out for a run to it and back. Give it a good stretch. But yeah, episode 10, probably start the harvest, fetch that trailer back. We may go have a look at the Massey Ferguson 35 if she's around, if he's got her there. But I don't kind of want another tractor just yet because it's not worth it. It's not worth the time. It is worth the time, but a Massey Ferguson 35 is quite small. If he had something, say, a John Deere 4755-ish, 4850, maybe I'd consider going and have a look, but a Massey Ferguson 35, nah. It's too small. It'd be good for nothing, but a big John Deere, that would boost our tractors to 4. I think he's got one. I don't think it's a rust bucket though, and I think it may have a loader on, but I don't want it with a loader on. I don't want one with a loader. He says he has 2 for some reason. He says he has one with a loader on, and he also says he has another one in a shed somewhere, which he'll fetch out for me. And he'll go stick them both in his yard. So once he's done. Or we may even just go get one from a farmer's market or wherever they sell a tractor auction. We may even go fetch it on the trailer if it'll fit. Now I like to go through field 20, it's just a bit of a shortcut. It just cuts out quite a lot of turns, to be fair. And because it's my field, I'm not really bothered. I mean, it's got nothing growing in it, so the compaction level on this side is going to be horrendous. I want to get 19 bought so I can do these 2 in like a big canola. Because this field would rack in some money if I could get it planted, but the game's freaking out about it, saying that I don't own it. So field 19, which I don't know how much that is. How much is field 19? What is the button to get that up? It is Bank of Hogshead is end. Field management. 90,000. And even then, if we buy field 19, it may not even work. I haven't seen any updates to say that it has been updated to work, but so we may have to gamble with that. We may have to get this harvest out of the way and then just go for it and purchase that field and see whether field 20 will be allowed. But the old guy here, the old farmer, he's very nice. We are friends. He says I can come top his field, or I could even come mow his paddock, his field for him, and say he won't charge me anything if I want to take bales off it or anything. He'll just pay me for the fuel I use. So we could get a little job for the Massey to do. Come top this field every now and then. Right, let's get this case home. She's been out in the field. She's been out in the field for a couple of days, at least a couple of days. It's only come back to the yard to refill cedar and refuel. It's been working the most of the time. There's a big spider on my wall. I don't notice that. Where are you going, little spider? But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more today, and I shall see all of you in the next video. Happy farming. Bye bye.